Friends, you know that we love a quiz here at Fat Mascara. I'm going to do you one better. Enter Color Guru. Color Guru is a system that helps you find, wait for it, your colors so you know what's going to work best for you. Jen and I are freaking obsessed. We talk about this in our free time.
How many times have we discussed getting your colors done and how cool that is? Color Guru does it better than anyone. Listen, I've had this done a couple points in my life, and I always thought I knew what my colors were and what looked good on me. And then I did the Color Guru analysis, and it was like mind blown. I literally did a closet overhaul. I went shopping, and I gave myself the freedom to just be like, nope, 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 nope. These things that were trendy that I knew weren't going to look good on me. It made my life so much easier. And it's easy to do. You upload these photos and you get this whole system back, 8 pages of data, which metallics look good on me, what makeup looks good on me, what colors look good on me, what season I am. What a great gift for someone in your family this holiday season that's always complaining, I don't know what to wear. Get them a Color Guru analysis. You will not be sorry.
This is so much fun. If you want to figure out what looks good on you and feel more confident in your clothing and makeup choices, order your color analysis today. Visit colorguru.com to get your custom color consultation now and use code FATMASCARA for 10% off. Again, that's colorguru.com and the 10% off discount code is FATMASCARA. Then write us and tell us how you liked it.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Fat Mascara. I am Jennifer Sullivan.
Hi, I'm Jessica Matlin.
Oh, are we going to still do our new listeners? Hey, this is what we do. I'm a beauty journalist.
I am.
Jess works at Moda Operandi.
I'm a beauty expert. I am the director of beauty at Moda Operandi. And I am also a copper autumn, which will make sense soon.
You got it?
I got it.
Oh, you guys, I've been ready for this. So as you know, we have Color Guru as a sponsor. This is not an ad right now, but I enjoyed my experience with them so much. So I've been waiting. Jess did it a week later than me. So I've been waiting for the feedback. I'm not sure if I shared, maybe on the sponsor ad. If you listen on Acast Plus, you never get our ads, by the way. You can see that link in the show notes if you want to listen without our ads as well. So you don't even know what's going on here. Color Guru, it's a service that you send them photos and they have this very few questions, like barely any questions, about the colors you like to wear. And then they send you back this whole analysis.
I would say the only thing that's time consuming was finding selfie photos. If you
you need to upload 7 photos.
But I actually love that they asked for 7 because I was like, oh, they take this seriously. They want to see 7.
Yeah, they're looking for different lighting. You know how in some photos you can, and I bet they're looking at what clothes you're wearing. Anyway, don't worry, no one's going to ever see the photos but you. So I was putting in ones where it's me and my niece, it didn't matter. Okay, so you uploaded your photos.
Yes.
And you are a what? Say it again.
Hi, my name is Jessica and I am a copper autumn.
Oh, hi, my name's Jennifer. I'm a twilight winter. What is a copper autumn?
First of all, I never heard of twilight before. I've heard of winter. I've heard spring, summer.
By the way, the seasons, they go deep on them. So you're not just spring, winter, summer, fall.
Yeah.
Then you get these other levels to it. So what's the copper
okay, so they take into account, and by the way, just for anyone listening, you might say, "Oh, I've heard this before. Color Me Beautiful, get your colors done." That is the thing that existed. That was super hot in the 80s. This is the new way. This is the 2022 way to do your colors. Yeah. So Color Guru has dubbed me a copper autumn, and Jen, I'm going to show you my.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. You see that?
Now,
I'm showing Jen.
Yes. What is the copper distinction? What is the copper distinction?
So a copper autumn tends to have the warmest coloring of the autumn variations. And it's so true because sometimes people will say, oh, all redheads are autumn. And I'm like, really? But a calm autumn has the softest coloring of the autumn variations. A twilight autumn has the deepest coloring of the autumn variations.
That's me. I'm a twilight winter, for example.
Well, you do have deep coloring. But I have very almost orangey skin tones sometimes. Almost my skin looks yellowy. So that doesn't surprise me. So
wait, what was your power color?
Oh, my power color?
On the little card.
Okay.
By the way, guys, you can do this too. There's a code. We should give them the code in case they want to get a discount and do that. But you get, after you get the full report that they email you, they also mail you these like special things that you can take when you go shopping. I like redid my whole closet with it. By the way, did you see the cardigan I was wearing today? I love an animal print, but Color Guru told me.
It was like bluish,
go ahead.
Right? Were you wearing a bluish?
Yes. Yes. Okay, that I bought because of Color Guru. So I love animal prints, but like literally the two colors that I'm not supposed to wear, and they're completely right because they look horrible on me, are orange and brown. What are animal prints are all orange and brown.
Yeah.
So I saw this cardigan and it's navy and bright blue jaguar animal print. Yeah. And I was like, I guess I have to switch to Twilight Winter animal print, and I love the cardigan. I feel like it just looks so good on me.
Jen, it did look good on you, and I have to say, we had a very powerful interview today with a power player, and you were looking quite powerful head to head.
In my power color, which is like navy cobalt blue.
You did look really good, and it's so funny. I actually did do a little closet clear out the other day, and there was this really like kind of weird pastel-y color, cool pastel, and I always liked it. But I was like, actually, do I look good in this? And I put it against my skin. I was like, no, I actually look quite sick against my warm, coppery complexion. And it served its purpose.
It wasn't on your color.
No, oh hell no. It wasn't even even close. There's nothing that even resembled that color in the card. So anyway, if you do Color Guru, by the way, like Jen and I genuinely love this. As you could tell, we could talk about this all day. It's not because they're a sponsor. Like it was like kismet that they came to us. We are so crazy about all the stuff they give us because they gave us like cards, this PDF that like has your little face inside all these color wheels. Like, yes, this is good. No, this is bad. It's such a good guiding light. My power color is this. You wouldn't believe this. This like,
tell me,
mulberry grapey color. And I have to say, I'm like, if I wore this, I don't know if I feel powerful, but like, I'll be damned. Like, I want to try it now.
Okay. I don't know that I've seen you in that color. You know what my signature color is?
What's
your signature color? Mine's black, which is hilarious.
Yours is
black?
But like,
I do look really good in black.
You do look really good
and I don't think many people get black as their signature color, so don't think they're bebeing lazy over there at Color Guru. You know?
Black isn't even on my card, and like everything in my closet is black.
Whoopsie. What's your signature color then?
Something that I own, maybe, I don't even think I own anything this color. It's like a deep turquoise, but like a turquoise greeny. Oh, and I own one thing in this color.
Oh, yes, you do. I'll call that like a teal. Maybe on the printouts, like you have your Julianne Moore colors. You have a couple things where I tell you look like Julianne Moore. I think they're in your signature color.
Do you want to know what my energizing color is?
Of course I do. And I don't care if everybody listening is getting very bored by this. This is like, I could do this all day.
But we've got to go to makeup soon. It's like,
don't worry, we have a podcast. We have a podcast we're going to get to. No worries.
It's like a canary/banana yellow. And I'm like, all right.
Oh, that would look so bad on me.
I just can't.
Canary banana yellow.
Yeah. This is funny. Right. It's a little funny, weird story. I bought this banana yellow J. Crew sweater like 7 years ago, and I was wearing it at Condé Nast. I was working at, maybe more than that. It was because I was working at Lucky, I think, at the time. I was working at Condé, and I had two bananas in my hands. Don't ask. One for me and one for a friend. Holding it in a banana yellow sweater, a banana in each hand. I'm walking into the elevator. I walk in. I'm not looking, and you know who I bumped into? Anna Wintour by herself.
Don't tell me Anna Wintour. Don't tell me. Oh my God.
And I was like, what a doofus look in a doofus pose. I smashed into her, and I was like, the sweater's got to go. Everything's got to go. It was like such a silly moment.
May I ask why was one banana in each hand?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like a little monkey. And I just smashed into her. And I was like, what a doofus moment.
So funny. It would be less funny if you was like, you were cradling them in your elbow nook or something. You like,
thumb up, thumb.
Like I'm lifting weights or picking up like a phone call. Like, hey.
They were like thumbs.
Monkeying around.
Yeah. I was just monkeying around. Okay, so let's talk about the makeup really quickly because they have a makeup slide. Of course. A makeup card.
So were you surprised by anything on your makeup slide?
Let me pull it up. Let me go to the files. Hold on. I mean, I've got to tell you.
By the way, because I think I often say, you can wear any makeup, have fun with it. It's so not true. Like how many times you put on a lipstick and you go out to the counter and you're just like, what? It's like horror. Like you put a coral on me and my teeth turn the color of like an old nugget of dirt. I don't even know. And my skin just looks sallow. So the lovely Color Guru. Do you think there is a guru that like, is there a person?
Yes, because they sign the emails. By the way, it's not cheap, but you really do get a lot of like expertise. And I do believe that some
there's some personal guru.
It's personal.
The guru is there.
The guru is there. And it's not just somebody blindly recommending things. They show you like your face in a circle of colors that work. And then they show you in the circle that doesn't work. And you're like, oh, I see why. Because you see that this looks good, this looks bad. And I'm a very visual person, like so many of us are. And you can see, oh, I always love the color cobalt blue. I think it's beautiful, just like the cobalt blue shirt you wore. So I would buy that. I'd go on J.Crew. I'd buy the cobalt blue because I love it. And then I'd wear it. But I need to see, this does not look so hot on me. Buy the hunter green. I need to see the difference.
I like that they showed you what didn't work either. That's a good point.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Very
it's like they show you good, bad. I think in this world, we need to understand what good looks like and bad looks like visually, before we actually put the money down.
Yeah, and don't just tell me the good thing. Also, tell me why it's not the other thing.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that. And yes, it is a little pricey of a service. An excellent gift, I would say, by the way,
good
or
gift.
A gift hint for somebody come holiday season. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, I'm going to get this for my mom. She hasn't had her colors done in forever, and her hair color has changed and everything. And we do have a code, which is probably in the ad, but I'll just tell it to you now in case you want to get the 10% off. It's Fat Mascara. I don't know. I just love the whole thing. And I want to hear what everybody's colors are. I want them to post about it.
Send a picture and then show us your colors.
Yeah, I love seeing this.
Oh, it says colors for me to avoid, bright blue and gray. Okay, they also tell you your eyes. They'll say this is the best eyeliner for you. This is a makeup. This is a lip. This is your best natural lip color. And this is your best dramatic lip color. This is a great way to shop. This is it's like make life easy. Just tell me what not to do. It's like, Trini and Susanna, what not to wear, or Stacey London, what not to wear.
And now you have your guru. So use that code Fat Mascara if you want to get 10% off the service. Check it out, colorguru.com. Don't be surprised we talk about it again, because this has truly changed my life. We should probably get into our beauty podcast though, because you came here for the beauty, didn't you? And you got all that as well. We'll do the news. We'll raise wands. Should we get into it?
Let's get into it.
So I don't know if you guys read this news. I see it all the time about fashion dumps, big fancy brands that when they can't sell merchandise, they slash it or they'll burn it or they'll throw it away so that it can't belittle their brand or whatever. It's it's just a standard practice. And I did not realize this also, it's totally atrocious. I did not realize this also happens in the beauty industry. We often talk about sustainability and we talk about packaging, but something that happens that I learned about on a Crave Beauty video, which I'll tell you about from Leah Yu, their founder, is that if they mess up a batch of a product, they dump it out. Or if they're practicing with new packaging and they were trying to get it squirted into the serum bottle and that particular consistency doesn't work, it just gets thrown away. I had no idea. So Crave Beauty did something really cool when that happened to them. They have this matcha hemp hydrating cleanser, right? And they were reformulating it. The batch came in, they thought it was good to go. The test run was good. It was not what she wanted. It wasn't the final product. So she has these vats of this cleanser, a lovely cleanser, just not the face wash that it was meant to be. And so instead of just throwing it out, she decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn this into a body wash. So she tweaked it a tiny bit so it lathered more and then just put it in a basic packaging and is selling it for $8. And it's just the cost of goods. She's only charging people for the formula, packaging, shipping, and the bottle. So she's not making money on it. But her thinking is, I may not be making money, but instead of me throwing away, 400 pounds of perfectly good body wash or face wash or cleanser of sorts, I'll do it like this. I thought it was genius and also kind of brave because she shares the whole thing on a video. She tells
She's
you
amazing.
This is what they decided to do.
She's amazing. I want this to become the new status symbol. Brands who are oh, look at all this fabric. We're going to donate to this, or we're going to use it to, recarpet, reupholster. When is it going to be cool to not be wasteful? I don't know.
To me, it doesn't diminish her brand's quality.
No.
In fact, it makes me like the brand more.
Absolutely. Yeah. I never understood that. I mean, I understand the scarcity thing, but I also don't.
Yeah, Chanel, slashing their bags. This has been reported on widely, just so people can't have them if they're not going to behave for
them. A legend, yeah. But yeah.
I've seen pictures.
Yeah.
on like TikTok and Twitter. But what this speaks to for me is like, okay, beauty industry, let's like do it better than the fashion industry, right?
They've been such a leader in that. But I feel like, we talk about this all the time. Like every brand, like to be sustainable now is a status symbol, but it's like the word is just kind of like, it's just like, it's tissue paper. It's like wet tissue paper, like we don't know what it means. It's like there's no there until I'm not saying the brands are not sustainable. I'm not saying it's a lie, but I think like to have a real tangible example that consumers understand, really it packs a lot of punch. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'll link to the video. All the links are always in the show notes, and you click on that link and there'll be a link to the video. And if you want to buy the body wash that is made from this reformulated face wash, that's cravebeauty.com with a K.
Very cool.
Okay. Let's talk about perfume. There was this huge fragrance boom during the pandemic, right? Well, sales reports are just in from the NPD group of the last 2 quarters. They show that the sales of fragrance peaked in March, but it's still doing very well. But what I thought was very interesting, which I have not looked at in a while, and I'm glad I did, is the top 10 fragrances in the U.S.
They're still the same? Okay, hit us with the list.
I'm just going to... I'm not going to hit you. I'm going to do pop quiz, Madeline.
Okay.
Top 10 U.S. fragrances for all. I'll just try and get you to guess number one, because number one has an interesting story. But these are fragrances for all genders, by the way. So we don't do cologne, perfume anymore. This is like every gender. If you name one on the top 10 list, I will, give you $10. How about that? Go.
La Vie est Belle?
Surprisingly, no.
Wow. Okay.
You're right. So they've changed a lot is the other thing. Okay. Huh? I'll give you one more chance.
I would say Coco Chanel chance.
How did you ever guess? You're so smart. That was actually number 3. That was number 3.
Coco Mademoiselle. Is it still on?
Yes, that's number 4. Number 1 is Dior Sauvage. If you're doing gender, I think it would be a men's cologne. It's the one fronted by Johnny Depp. Any guesses why that one was so popular this summer?
Because he's in the press. Depp stands.
It's so odd to me. I don't want to get into the whole thing because I think it's very disturbing, but like clearly his name was everywhere. And so Dior Sauvage is number 1. Chanel Bleu de Chanel is number 2. Then the ones you said, Armani Acqua di Gio pour Homme. That fragrance does not die, does it? I know so many dudes that wear Acqua di Gio. And girls too, but I think it's just...
What about like Miss Dior or another Dior? Like a Dior women's fragrance?
Miss Dior is number 8. You're good. Yves Saint Laurent Homme is 6. Number
That's a
7,
very sexy fragrance. I love that for men. Oh my God. Oh,
it's good.
I love it.
You spritzing it on Jeff?
He has a very vast collection. He's quite, he's very into like Kilian fragrances.
Oh, Eric has one too. Some like smoking club.
Yeah, they're really good. But Jeff switches it up. He has a very vast fragrance collection. Okay, keep going. Go on.
Number 7 is Carolina Herrera Good Girl.
Interesting.
I never got into this, but it's huge on TikTok. I got to think because of the bottle,
that
right?
big stiletto.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it smells good too.
Not to say any comment on it. It's just, I think it's just something I've never experienced. Okay, keep going.
Well, I've sniffed it. It's just, it's not for me. It's very pretty. Okay. It's pretty. There's nothing like weird about it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I like a weird scent. Then we got Dior Miss Dior. Okay. Then number 9 is Marc Jacobs Daisy. Still hot. And number Gucci? 10, this one smells good. No Gucci. It's Paco Rabanne 1 million.
Oh, okay. Oh, very cool.
Sexy as well,
I'm surprised no Gucci.
I don't know. It's also Gucci fragrances are very pricey. So,
but everything's pricey now.
I know. You can't find a fragrance for like under $100.
But I was thinking like, they have like Jared Leto and Harry Styles and Miley, and Gucci's such a hot brand. I would think like if you want to buy into Gucci and you don't have like a lot of, cash flow, it's a really nice way to get into Gucci. Such a big brand.
They're all lovely. I feel like they don't have like that one runaway hit. Like there's like, it's spread amongst a bunch of SKUs. Like there's the Flora this, and then there's the like garden collection. Whereas like you look at Marc Jacobs, I know they've done a ton, but Daisy is like, they don't have a Miss Dior. They don't have a Daisy. Anyway, I hadn't thought to look at that list. And I used to love to do that when I was at Marie Claire because I think it just is such a bellwether. Is that the right word for like what people are into in the country and what's like
and what like celebrity is, to your point with Johnny Depp, like which celebrity is like the who is the moment and like what aesthetic is hot. But I also feel like maybe like us, fragrance is so driven by gifting too. So it's like if somebody's gifting their mom or their girlfriend, they might not be like, this is the moment, this is the aesthetic. It's just like, this is pretty and this is what my mom wants to wear. This is what I think my girlfriend should smell like. Or, it's not necessarily this, it's not always self-purchase. So
also, I don't know if you noticed that, but I just noticed this. Those were all fashion brands. Mm-hmm. So it's it's an aspirational fashion brand, and this is your price of entry with the lower price point with the fragrance. But I'm
really surprised about Lancôme because I have to tell you, I feel like I smell just walking on the street. I still smell La Vie Belle all the time, and it smells great.
Yeah, but maybe it's because it's not a fashion brand, and people are like having that moment.
I think you're right there.
Maybe Lancôme needs to start a couture line. They need fashion.
I love this. Sure, I love this segment. Idea, okay. Do you have any other news stories up your sleeve?
I sure do. Let's get techie. So if you've ever used facial AI technology to put makeup on a photo or assess your skin via a skincare company's website, like a lot of the websites have that integrated now so you can see how their products work, likely you were using technology from Perfect Corp. Those are the people that make YouCam.
Okay. Yeah.
So you know that app, right? Yeah. Well, I've used their skin analyzer many times, like even when brands are like, try the skin analyzer, it'll tell you your age or how much redness or acne. And I'm always like, is it really accurate? Like, what if I took this picture? What if I come over here like this? Well, in a new report for The Dermatologist, which is like a trade publication, website, journal, et cetera, Dr. Stephen Friedman of the Wake Forest School of Medicine reviewed the app and made a case that is not only accurate, it's good enough to be used in the medical field. So this isn't like a diagnostic tool. He's not using it to diagnose people, but he said he wants it to be utilized in the patient room before and following the dermatology visit because it could record initial and subsequent visits to track progress of disease efficacy and treatment. So how many times have your doctor given you a thing, whether it's a pill or cream, whatever, and you're like, they're like, come back for follow-up in 4 weeks. And they're like, did it work? And you're like, I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah.
But he's like, no, if you had been using an app like this, you could see for yourself. And he also just likes it as like an adjacency to
That's really
practice.
Smart.
So he's giving it the stamp of approval, which I thought was cool because, he's a real dermatologist.
That's really cool.
And then finally, I think we've gone maybe a month now without the Science Square, so I wanted people to come with me. Welcome to the Science Corner. Welcome. Gather around, kiddies. There's a new research study that was just published in the journal Psychology of Aesthetics, Creativity, and the Arts. P.S. Who knew that was a journal? I love it. Anyway, they based this entire study on the theory that makeup is known to increase female facial attractiveness, but it is unclear how. So they wanted to find out how. Honestly, I feel like we talk about this all the time. They could have just called me and Jess. I'll tell you how makeup works. But Jess, if you had to answer that question, how do you think makeup makes people more attractive? What would you say?
How does it make people more attractive? Like, you're really asking scientifically or like emotionally?
No, I'm asking just because I'm just like, when you think like, oh yes, you do look more attractive now that you've put makeup on it. What did I just do to your face?
I feel like I feel like I'm gonna step in a trap here. Like this is like, okay,
no,
ready?
I won't trap you. I'm actually curious.
This is how I feel. It makes me more attractive. I'm gonna speak to myself. It defines my features, which have kind of like weathered away with time, and like my eyelashes are no longer as dark, and they've like gone away. All of my features are less defined with time.
Okay,
so it puts back volume and definition.
Well, I think you nailed basically 2 of the 5 factors, and I will tell you what they are: symmetry. Averageness, by the way, in the science world, the more average a face is, the more attractive it is perceived. Outliers are not usually thought of as attractive.
Oh, that's interesting. So I thought that's like averageness. I was like, that's bad. That's not this study. Average is good because
no, it's very good. With I remember this from my thesis in college. Okay, femininity or sexual dimorphism, and then these last 2 I think are the ones that you might have been speaking to: age and perceived health. So when you use makeup, you are lowering your age sometimes and increasing your perceived health. And I think when you're pointing at your cheeks too, you're like volume, whatever. Like healthy people have all of those things. Younger people have all of those things. So they had faces that were natural and then made up. They had the testers analyze them, and they found that, yes, indeed, makeup affected all 5 of those factors, but 2 in particular were what drove the attractiveness ratings.
The 2?
And they were sexual dimorphism and perceived health.
Okay.
So when you apply makeup in a way that makes you look, say you're a woman applying makeup, if you apply makeup in a way that makes you look much more feminine, for example, a softer jawline, not a hard chiseled man jawline, or, a higher cheekbone, not like a man cheekbone.
Or like I try to elongate my eyes
makes
because my eyes sometimes look beady.
Yeah, longer eyelashes is a perfect example of sexual dimorphism. Anything that does that is making you more attractive. And then anything that is making you look healthier. So say you had rosacea and you were able to cover it up, that's health. Or say there was an uneven skin tone, which, reads to mammals as like, oh, maybe there's illness going on, that kind of thing, disease. Anything that makes you look healthier also makes you look attractive. What's interesting to me is the one that you started talking about wasn't one of the most effective, and that's the age thing. So if you're putting on makeup to lower your age, that's not necessarily making you more attractive to others.
Nice. That's kind of like what the messaging has been from a lot of brands. Like it's not about looking younger.
Yes.
Bobbi Brown's always talking about this.
Her whole thing is health, right? Like health. A little rose in the cheeks, a little... Yeah. So think about that and symmetry, with contour trend being so big 5 years ago, everybody was like trying to make their nose look like perfectly symmetrical and like correcting for those kind of things. That doesn't necessarily make you look more attractive either. It's really like making yourself look healthier and, drawing out the contrast between you and other genders. So that study I'll link to in our links and notes. And that is the news.
That was a good set. Good set. Okay, it's time to raise a wand. This one is from Jen from New York.
Hi, Jen and Jess. This is Jen from New York. I am calling to raise a wand to the Merit, the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Foundation and Concealer Stick. I've always been a tinted moisturizer fan or use BB creams, but this foundation feels super light and has somewhat of a lighter coverage, which is like a great in-between. I blend it in with the It Brushes Foundation Airbrush, and it's just gorgeous. Thank you so much for the show. Love you too. Bye.
Okay, Jen from New York, thank you very much. I do love that Merit. It's a good product. And also, I want to hear more from you. I think my homework assignment is done for now. I got a lot of good fragrances, but we would love to hear your raise of wands. And a lot of you, I have to be saying, I love this. You send me emails, you send Jess emails, and you tell us in the email what product you love. And Jess, I've been writing back to people and being like, I love this one. Can you please just record your voice saying it and then send it to us? And a lot of people get shy about that. What's up with that?
I'm sure your voice is great. We're very nice people.
Why are you being shy? And don't give me that, I don't like the sound of my voice. We've all like that. That's a myth, everyone. You don't sound like that to everyone else. Even if you hate hearing your own voice, it's because you're not used to it. Jess and I had to get over it. And Lord knows we're not like radio announcers. So
I had to get, once we started having a podcast, I had to get used to the sound of my voice. And it's like, just like deal.
Way to encourage people to send us products they love. Just deal. Just suck it up, guys. Call us. Leave us a message. I think her name's Caroline or Lindsay. I can't remember. She's my new buddy. She leaves messages sometimes, and she keeps leaving this message. She's like, I'm just waiting for you to, I don't have a razor on. I'm just waiting for you to pick up. She cracks herself up, but she cracks me up too because she's like, says, I know you say you're never going to pick up the phone, and I don't ever pick up this line. Just leave me the voicemail. God, that's really funny. But I like that she just to amuse herself. She's like, I'm just going to call Jen today. And so the last one that she left, she was like, today I thought you'd really pick up and we'd have a conversation.
I think I love this person.
I'm going to flag her number. Maybe next time she does it, I'll actually pick up. But don't worry if that's not you. You can still call us 646-481-8182. When you're done listening to the podcast, just tap that in the show notes and leave us a message with the product that you love and why you love it. You have to introduce the fam to it. Or email us a voice memo. You can send that to info@fatmascara.com. Jessica Matlin, what would you like to, are you putting on what you want to raise a wand to?
I just wanted to.
Tell me about it.
I just wanted to refamiliarize, even though I put it on lots and lots and lots. So I am going to raise a wand to a product that I'm like a big lip balm, like chapstick, I'm using that like as a noun, chapstick. It's a proper product and we love chapstick too. But I have lots of lip balms all over the place. And this one is in the rotation. I bought it at CVS in the beginning of the summer. And I have lots of these now because I get them on my CVS runs. Australian Wellness Co. Pawpaw lip balm. Pawpaw is like a thing. Well, I thought that pawpaw was like a, why are you laughing?
It's like saying, apples, they're a thing. But yes.
No, a pawpaw ointment. It's like an Australian thing.
Oh, the fact that they've made the fruit into the balm, yes.
Yeah. And pawpaw.
It's been around for a while, yes.
Pawpaw lip balm. And I also love saying it. I love this Australian Wellness Co. Pawpaw lip balm. It's so good. It was like $3. And I like to layer. It's very shiny, so you have to be okay with some shine. But I like to layer it sometimes with some of my darker lipsticks for a little bit of a, I'm on like Zoom all day, so like I play around. In the fall, I like to put a little lipstick on top of it for like a sensual sheen.
I love how you're telling me this as if it's like revelation. Jen, here's the trick you might not know. Lip balm on top of your lipstick for a little sheen.
This is like the first tip I ever wrote in a magazine. Like, mix 2 colors together for a custom effect.
No, but
it's
really, it's $3.
It's $3 and it's really good. And it's very hydrating. It has like a nice little like fruity taste. And
which flavor are you going for?
No, it's just
original.
Original, yeah. Pawpaw lip balm.
I know, like Lucas Pawpaw, the famous one. They come in flavors now. So I was just
this is just your standard
pawpawness, which I think is actually a type of papaya. But
it has a papaya on it. It has a papaya.
Yeah, I think that's just what they call papaya down in Australia. But correct me if I'm wrong, Australian listeners who are probably
laughing,
rolling over and shaking their heads at us right now.
I like it.
It's a good one. I cannot believe what I'm about to raise a wand to. I wanted not to like this. I was like, there's no way I'm going to like this product, and I cannot stop using it. It's the Necessaire, the hair duo. They made a shampoo and a conditioner. The conditioner is lovely. The shampoo is amazing. I don't even want to call it a shampoo. It is a freaking like serum cleanser. The things it does.
Serum cleanser.
The texture of it. Here's why I didn't think I was going to like. I know. Brands, do not make serums for our hair now. We're not doing 7 steps on our hair. Actually, some people do, but it's fine. Jess, it's fragrance-free. It's a fragrance-free shampoo and conditioner. To me, the whole point of loving washing my hair is like having the fragrance. Yeah. It just feels like I'm clean. It's lovely. I love this so much that I don't mind the fact that there's no fragrance. And I think probably for a lot of our listeners out there, that might even be a good selling point. If you have some allergies for fragrances, you haven't been able to figure out which fragrance ingredients are the ones that irritate you. So you just have gone no fragrance. That's fine. I understand that. It's really hard to find fragrance-free shampoos and conditioners, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever experienced one.
So back to the texture of this, it comes out in your palm and I'm like, there's no way that's going to lather because it's clear yet super moisturizing. And then the lather's amazing. And when it rinses clean, there is no squeak. There's that slip as if I just loaded on some silicone, but there's no silicone.
Try this. So this is very...
You do want to try this. It rinses so clean and my hair is so moisturized. I used one of those hair packs. Remember that those 3-minute masks we were loving for a long while? It feels like I did that, but I was just washing my hair. It's so good.
I have to try this because this feels like a very new kind of thing.
I know. It's still shampoo. It is shampoo. I should probably not oversell it, guys. It's shampoo. But I'm telling you, when you feel the texture and you see how it lathers and things, you'll be like, oh, it's more like a face cleanser for your hair.
Very cool.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm going to try it. Cool.
Hire me, Necessaire. I'll do your copywriting. It's like a face cleanser.
It's a totally new experience.
Actually, we know the person who does writing over there. So
yes.
So don't hire me. She's lovely. Okay, she's a former colleague of mine. Hey, Maureen, what's up? Okay, so that shampoo is lovely. We would love to hear from you. Don't forget to call us. Yeah, get your beauty sleep. Enjoy your week, and we'll meet you here on Friday.
See you then.
We hope you enjoyed the show. It's your reviews and feedback that help us make the podcast even better. Head over to iTunes to rate and review us or email your thoughts to info@fatmascara.com. We also want to answer your beauty questions and hear what products you love. To share a Raise the Wand product review or to ask a beauty question, email us at info@fatmascara.
If you send it as a voice memo file, we can even share your voice on the podcast. You can also do that by leaving us a voice message. Our phone number in the United States is 646-481-8182.
Thanks so much for listening.